Good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. We've got to Friday, end of the week. How's your week been? I hope you've been able to enjoy the sunshine, get the movement in that you've wanted. And yeah, had a good week. Got a good weekend coming up. This morning's 5 moves in 5 minutes are taken from our Friday morning class, which is balance and strength, something we actually tune in and focus on week in, week out, because sometimes during life we just don't stop and think about our balance until we realise we need to think about our balance. So the purpose of the class is to work on set moves every week, to progress those moves, to build on our strength, particular movements, to be able to move in different ways to help reduce risks of falls or tumbles and things, and just to be aware of it, adding some variety and fun as well too, because we want balance to be fun, and just take it into account as part of our whole health and fitness regime. We really do need to think about our balance going forward now and for the future. So I'm going to show you 3 moves or 4 moves that we do every week, and then just something a little bit different just to add some variety to things. And hopefully all these moves will enable us to move well, to incorporate our day-to-day actions with a little bit more awareness maybe. So as always, if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well, and you're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and fitness. If again with balance, you're just starting out, you're not sure, have something close by to hold on to, back of a chair, hand on the wall, feel comfortable, feel safe, and that you have a clear, safe space as well. So we're going to start off with our ball. We're going to do 45 seconds work, and I'm going to switch between both feet, but just warming up the feet. So the ball, again, start off really lightly, depending how you feel about your feet being touched or massaged. Gentle pressure, see how that feels. We can increase that if the foot's receptive. And by rolling out the feet, we're just connecting with the feet. How do they feel? Are they a bit tight? Because again, they can be if we're in shoes all the time. But then it's our feet that help with everything else. So let's ease into it, give them a little bit of TLC. Also, again, warming up the tissues to help with the rest of the body as we move. I've done a lot on one side, so I'll quickly swap. We would do both sides for a bit longer during the class. Lovely. From here, I'm going to move the ball to one side, but we will come back to it. I'm going to show you another move we do every week, and that's we walk heel to toe. I'm going to hold a weight, but you don't need to hold a weight for this at all. And heel to toe, we're just changing our stance. Normally we're walking feet hip width apart, everything's balanced, but what happens if we have to walk again on a curve, on a tightrope? We want the body to be able to adapt, to sense where it's walking. So again, barefoot is really useful because I can really feel that connection. But obviously if you're not able to do barefoot at the moment, just try this heel to toe. Feeling the big toe against the heel against the big toe. I'm also walking backwards, which again is helping with our sort of proprioception, the body and the mind having to work out, okay, what's going on, and adapting for that. Holding the weight just for a little bit of extra resistance, but just walking without. So how does that feel compared to a normal sort of walking as we're used to? From here, we're going to keep hold of the weight actually, and we'll do something with both feet hip width apart, coming up onto tiptoes. So holding my weight, coming up onto my tiptoes, and then gently bending the knees, hinging at the hips, lowering my heels down, and then back up. So tiptoe, bending, lowering, and straightening. Working the toes, the ankles, the knees, the hips, all those joints, because we want all our joints to be able to move as well as they can be. Sometimes they get a bit stuck, a bit stiff. Movement can really help mobilize them. And again, the muscles above and below too. Now, how often do we tiptoe? We reach up for things. There's another move I'll show you in a minute that will be working on that too. Lovely. And pause. Now, next move, back to the tennis ball, but a catch. So we've been doing this again for hand-eye coordination. We've been doing it on one leg. Today, we're going to do a hinge, a bounce, a rise up, and a catch. So my aim is to hinge back, take my back leg off the floor, bounce the ball, catch it, luckily. Exhale as I come up, and then maybe come into a knee high and throw. So I'm then coming back and forth from a hinge. My hand and eyes have got to work together with the ball, taking my time. If I didn't want to take the leg off the floor, I could take a step back and just gently hinge there, bounce. I could come up, keep the foot on the floor and catch. So hinging, returning, catching. It's really challenging everything. My left foot is stabilising me, but that's having to work hard. And then as we come up again, the whole body's having to adapt. And then last move, what's the last move? Our tiptoe. So we're going to tiptoe on one leg. So think of all the times during the day you might reach up. So my right foot's grounded, left leg again, I'm keeping my knee up, it could be hovering. I'm going to tiptoe on that right leg, reach up with that right arm as if I'm reaching to get something. I'm then going to reach up with both hands and then reach up with my left hand, coming up onto tiptoe. So I'm changing, the shifting, the balance for my right arm, both. See, I'm wanting to tilt over there, and then left. Anytime again that foot can come down, I can keep the foot on the floor, I can still reach up, so we're still working on that lengthening, reaching up with the shoulders, but also again on that balance. We will do the other side as well. So try to think about the things you do maybe day in, day out, sometimes consciously aware we're doing it or not, but how often do we reach that top shelf, or we need to pick something up, put it down? So working on those movement patterns again helps strengthen us to be able to do those for as long as we need to. So there we go, 5 moves in 5 minutes to work on balance, stability, challenge, cognitive function, and hopefully just a little bit of fun too. Let me know how you get on. How's your balance? If you want to find out or join any of the balance classes or any other classes, let me know below and we can arrange time to have a chat through what we have available. Have a super day and a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.